I'm going to talk about my balls for a second. I recently had a vasectomy, as some of you may know. For those who don't know, I know you know what a vasectomy is, but if you don't know exactly how they do it, what they do is they make a small incision on each side of your scrotum, and then they remove your courage and your confidence and your social skills and your need for any personal hygiene, and they replace it with a violent fear of sneezing. So I had that done. And what's really messed up is that I had to have a consultation for the vasectomy, which means I had to drive an hour and wait 2 more hours so they could look at my balls. You don't need to look at my balls. Why do you see a lot of guys come in for a vasectomy and they forgot they didn't have balls? Do you see a guy with no arms walk in for a manicure accidentally? And I'm still not quite right. They said wait 72 hours until you have an orgasm. I made it 8 days, and I didn't even want to spank at that point. But after that long, I'm getting deviant thought watching commercials that didn't even have people in them. And I jacked off. I was like a little girl in a scary movie. I didn't know what was going to come out of there. Blood or chili or stitches.
I'm just happy that Doug is not reproducing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get a vasectomy because it would possibly diminish the size of the load, and looking at a big puddle is one of my favorite parts of the act. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It's important. Besides, getting a vasectomy puts me in a quandary. I couldn't let a man do the surgery because there's never a case where it's okay for a man to touch your package unless it's no longer attached. But I also couldn't have a woman do it because any woman who's devoted her life to cutting penises for a living should not be allowed to cut penises for a living. This leaves no other choice except for a penis-cutting robot, which I have. But I can't use it because it looks like that little kid from The Sixth Sense, and it really creeps me out.
Well, vasectomy or no vasectomy, Comedy Central made us both get physical exams before we started taping the new season.
Not that they care about our health, they just wanted to make sure we would make it through the season. They've been a little on the edge since 2 of the Crank Anchors puppets were diagnosed with gonorrhea.
So, just in case there were any startling revelations, we brought a camera crew along with us to document our trip to the doctor.
What are you so worried about, man?
I'm wrecked. I'm in horrible shape.
Listen, it's no big deal. I've done this like a dozen times. They check your heart rate and they get some body fluids.
Body fluids is a problem. Can I get some of your urine?
You don't want my urine.
Can I get some of your sperm at least?
No, it smells like pot.
What's wrong with your sperm? Nothing. I'm just too drunk to get it up.
Mr. Rogan!
Hey, what's up, Doc?
First of all, I have to say I am a big fan.
Oh, thanks. News radio?
Oh, no. I'm more of a TV guy. I love Fear Factor.
Oh,
it is
cool.
awesome! This is my favorite part of the exam.
What?
Oh, I'm kidding. Actually, I hate this. Everybody thinks we love it, but it is awful. First time I did it, I threw up on the guy.
Oh. Man, exactly what is it that you're looking for?
I don't know. I guess I'm just looking for somebody who understands me. Oh! I am gonna need a sperm sample.
Okay.
You gonna leave?
No. I have to make sure it's yours.
Okay.
He's starting to loosen up. Ah! How the hell did this get up there?
Oh, I smuggled that stuff over the border.
But this stuff is legal.
It's a practice run. What's up?
Can you get me on the show?
Oh, man,
I want to be
you
on
don't
Fear
wanna be
Factor.
on that show?
My friends would Freak!
Look, everyone on the show's a loser. It's so humiliating. You know, come on, you're not the type.
Oh, yeah? Now check this out. Obviously, fear is not a factor.
This is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life.
Rewards and hellacious punishments on the Wheel of Destiny.
Welcome back to the Man Show. Prepare yourself, studio audience.
Because tonight we find out if fate is a friend or a foe with the Wheel of Destiny! This is how it works. First, we pick a guy out of the studio audience.
First up,
Chad Terpstra.
Terpstra. Chad. Take your place at the wheel.
We'll explain what's on the wheel. First up, the good things. Dangle Jacko. You get to dangle a midget dressed as Michael Jackson over a balcony.
Next, Babe Beer Bath. We have Juggy Vanessa taking a bath in a vat of ice cold beer, and you get to drink that beer out of the bathtub.
Next up, Juggy Phone Booth. You get stuffed in a phone booth with as many bikini-clad juggies as will fit, then you get to make a phone call to your ex-girlfriend and tell her what you're doing.
Can you hear me now? And finally, you, a porn star and a van. Adult film star Sunrise Adams will take you out to her van in the parking lot where you get to spend half an hour with her and no cops.
And sodomy laws do not apply.
In the old days, the wheel was a fickle mistress, but now we know she was just bipolar.
Yeah, now for the bad stuff. First, there's draw on your face. Our Man Show artist in residence, Ron Rubio, will draw something you don't want on your face, on your face.
Next, anal thermometer speaks for itself. That nurse will take your temperature with an anal thermometer.
After that, blind haircut. You will get your hair cut by this blind man.
And finally, shot O sweat. See the fat man on the treadmill? He's gonna wring out his sweaty shirt into that shot glass, and you're gonna have to drink out of it.
The wheel is not rigged. You have an equal chance to land on any space. Are you prepared to obey the wheel and accept whatever it deals you?
Absolutely.
Then spin the wheel of destiny! Next up,
Marty Callie?
Marty! Oh, Marty, come on.
What's that?
Can you do two
No, you
porn
can't
stars?
do two porn stars, but you
want
can jump
sloppy
on that guy's
seconds,
back.
bro. You don't want the
Yeah, that's
sloppy
right.
seconds.
Yeah, exactly. You ready to do anything and everything the wheel tells you to do?
Absolutely.
Then spin the wheel of destiny.
Hold that for a second. Bend over, dude.
Bend over. Assume the position. We have to use a registered nurse, so instead of Juggy Kathy, we're going to introduce Nurse Angry Hand. Could you come out, Nurse Angry Hand? It's going to take your temperature with an anal thermometer. I don't even know if I want to watch.
Oh my God, she's really gonna do it.
Take your time. You still got time. Next up, we have
Dave Ham.
Dave Ham.
Dave.
Yes.
You're prepared to do anything that this lands on?
Whatever it lands on.
Then spin
the wheel of destiny. Baby.
No, right over here.
I'm a man.
I'm a Juggy Beer chaser. Hey. There you go. Thanks, man. Go. The wheel is spoken. We'll be right back. Try watching one of those news discussion shows. You got four old people sitting around a desk droning on and on about politics and practically putting you to sleep.
It's the least fun thing in the world, so we decided to make it fun. How? Go to a bar in the middle of nowhere.
Monrovia, California, to be exact.
Show up at 1 a.m. unannounced, find some people that have been drinking all night, and let them say what they think about the issues.
I'd watch that show.
Politics, economics, religion, healthcare. This is Crossfire. Drunken Crossfire, where the issues of the day are discussed by four extremely inebriated people. Our panelists tonight, Fish.
My name's Fish. I'm independent. I've been drinking since 10 o'clock this morning.
Dustin.
I think we should have done a lot more than what we did in Saddam. We should have bombed them a lot more than what we did. And you can take that to the bank.
Bob.
I'm a Republican. You got a problem with that? I've had 12 beers a day and 12 beers today. If that cop gives you any trouble, you come to me.
And Gabe.
I'm fat. I sell insurance, healthcare insurance.
Yeah!
And now your host, Doug Stanhope.
This evening on Drunken Crossfire, we'll be discussing the competency of the current chief executive. Many people insist President Bush is not an intelligent man. How do you see it, panelists?
He's a president. How smart can he be, for Christ's sake?
All I gotta say is I'm a Democrat. Screw George, screw the other George. If Bill Clinton was in office, he would have had it done in a weekend. George Bush is a faggot.
And why didn't he do it?
Why did he do it? Because they're screwing us. We're gonna screw them even harder.
How smart do you have to be the president? With all the intelligent people George Bush surrounds himself with, how smart does he have to be?
Not smart
Ronald
at
Reagan
all.
was president, just
Not
another
smart.
actor. Who gives a Anybody can. Hell, I should be president.
It's your country. Why should you not give a
I think George Bush illustrates how smart you don't have to be. Bill Clinton got the job done. He got the done.
He didn't
George
get
Bush.
Yeah, he got the
Gabriel.
job done. Reagan was a jerk. They're all jerks.
You don't know your
We gotta go to our last question. Should there be a law prohibiting flag burning, or should it be protected as free speech? Panel.
Of course it should be protected. Why should you flag burn? That's terrible. You should never flag burn.
Bob?
You know what? If you don't like this country and you don't want to live in it, then get the gosh darn hell out of it.
That's right.
I'll
Get
tell
the
you what.
hell out of
Get the
it.
hell out of it.
That's right. That's what they told John Walker Lind, and he walked right away. Hey, Gabriel, what do you think?
What I gotta say, if you don't like the country, get the hell out. Don't burn
right.
no flags. This is the United States of America.
That's right.
That's
right. If you don't like it, let it light.
You burn a flag in front of me, I'll stomp your ass into the ground, punk!
Okay, what if a baby was on fire and all you had to put it out with was a flag? The flag catches on fire. Should you go to jail at that point?
Hell
the
no!
hell?
Put that
Hey.
baby out with that flag!
Fuck that,
That'd be absolutely honored!
What kind of question is that?
That's a legitimate question.
That's a terrible question.
Because you know what? All these people have fought for this country to make it free, to make it the United States of America. And gosh darn it, we're all entitled to be free and drink and enjoy everything that we do.
That's it tonight for Drunken Crossfire. We'll see you next week if no one gets killed.
Booze to the world!
And that's all for this edition of Drunken Crossfire. Stay tuned for PCP Perspective.
Say what you want about Dan Rather, but you never had to pull his head out of a toilet. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Doug's mom, and have I got some porn for you this week? This week's find is called Sexual Misbehavior, starring Kira Kenna and Shane Collins. My goodness, I had to flip over the couch cushion after this, Jim. It was so good that I brought out Old Hickory. My grandfather carved this out of scrimshaw during the Depression. I usually only use it to shoo the cats away from eating their own sick. But sexual misbehavior felt like such a special occasion. This is the feel-good movie of the year. It was like chicken soup for the whole. On a scale of 1 to 5 diddling fingers, this one got the whole hand. 5 fingers.
We're almost out of time, but how about a little Q&A?
First up, Alan Cohen. Where's Alan?
This is my kind of guy. How do I make my wife understand that beer, pizza, and porn is considered dinner and a movie?
Right on, yeah. How do you? How do you do that?
I think the only answer is marry a guy.
Marry a dude.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I'm up for that. I'm up for that. Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
And now, girls